Welcome back to the Lee Sports Village. Well, you can see that Jordan Nobbs is going to come on for Arsenal in the second half. Manchester United defending narrow, have thwarted Arsenal, who started really to take control of the game 10-15 minutes in after a bright United opening. They failed to create anything though, Manchester United, and Jordan Nobbs is on the field of play with a huge experience, of course. And the fact that she's got the armband on, I wonder if Kim Little has reappeared. Can't see her in that huddle at all. Jordan Nobbs, who has had a fantastic WSL career, 135 appearances in the top 20 of appearance makers, nearly 100 wins as well. Only a couple of players have won more WSL games than her, and she would have done better, of course, apart from the ACL injury she's had over the last couple of years. So Arsenal making a change. Nobbs on for Little. And Manchester United will kick us off and underway in this second half. United in red and whites, kicking from right to left in this second period then. Strength in depth for Arsenal. Too sure. Yes, they've got Nobbs to come on, and they've got Paris still to come on, from a Manchester City player, of course, but perhaps not as strong as they have been in recent years, strength in terms of the squad. Here's Wooben Moy. No Leah Williamson, of course, now out until the new year. She has a hamstring injury. That's a big blow. Blow not just for the Arsenal, but for Serena Wigman, who's watching on, the England coach, here today. Deflected that off Beth Mead. It's going to be a throw to Manchester United. There is the England coach. Jordan Nobbs has slipped out of the reckoning in the last couple of years. She was injured through World Cup 15 in Canada. She'd only been a substitute in Euro 13. She played a regular in the European Championship finals in the Netherlands, where Serena Wigman's team won it, but she missed the whole of World Cup 19 with an injury. She's in the squad though for the forthcoming internationals against Austria and Latvia. There's an opportunity to impress the watching coach Serena Wigman today. Good competitive midfield player, Jordan Nobbs, who can get forward and score. We know that. She's got a great long-range effort on her. She wants the ball there in the more central position. Good work though by Alessia Russo, stopped it coming through. Seen very little of the Manchester United centre forward. Nobbs has made the run down the left-hand side. Here's Miedema, took it off her back foot to open up the yard. Got the shot away and scores for Arsenal right at the start of the second half. Mary Earps might have been unsighted, but she's staring down the barrels of the wintry sun in this second half. It's going to make visibility difficult for her, the Manchester United goalkeeper. That sun is low, it's glassy, it's fairly fierce on this bright autumnal day. She can't see anyway. Torres Dottir is masking the shot. She's gone too far to her left-hand side, can't get back. And the lethal Vivianne Miedema scores for the 13th time this season and the 66th time in WSL football. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0. Miedema gets the goal. It's the first goal she's ever scored against Manchester United in the WSL. She has now scored against every single team she's played against in the competition. When Mary Earps sees that again, she will be none too pleased. Beattie goes across to cover on Russo. Arsenal deserved the goal. They've been the better side. A strange atmosphere in the Manchester United part of the northwest today, with the sacking of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in the men's club. Gave herself too much to do, Mary, there. She just strayed too far to the left-hand side and couldn't get back. but the sun certainly didn't help, and the fact that Torres Dottir had blocked off the shot taker, as you can see, Vivian Miedema. Knops. Marnham. Congestion and misunderstanding, Batlia and Mannion, but there's a spring in the Arsenal step. Moving quicker to the ball, moving the ball quicker. Galton coming off the left to pick the ball up. Striding on, looking for a return perhaps from Hansen. Easily dispossessed groans from the crowd. There's Maria Torres Dottir. Big contrast between the shadow left-hand end of the pitch and the sunshine blitzed end to the right. And our cameras have what they call a racking system on them, which they can adjust much quicker to a change in light than the human eye can. His team respond. One league defeat this season came here. From Mark Skinner's side, they were thumped by Chelsea, 6-1. Another card for Katie McCabe. Got a bit late. I think it deserved a yellow. It certainly deserved to lead. And she will be disappointed. She can't see Miedema. So she's gone to her left-hand side, but I don't think she realised how far left she'd gone. Couldn't get back. Miedema too much to aim at. Another one for her. 107 for Arsenal. 18 in 16 games for club and country this season. Phenomenal striking rate in her career, 326 goals in 368 games for club and country. The greatest goal scorer of the modern era in women's football. There's a problem here for Kirsty Hansen. Painful one there. A little bit of a twist. Might be thinking of substitution options now. Easy that to be dealt with by Maritz. Galton can't impact the way she wanted to. That's long for Miedema, and Torres Dottir's lost it in the sun. Here's Mead into Miedema again. She hasn't been at her best. Took the goal well, but she's just been a little bit off in terms of her touch. You could see this problem coming in the first half that Manchester United will have with the sunshine. I wonder if she'd have left that then, Arsenal would have been better suited. Knops was coming in behind her. And here's Hannah Blundell. And a shooting opportunity there. And then the space was closed by Maritz, who gets it away for Arsenal. Zellum, been quiet today. Knobs away to Mead. Miedemar on the outside. McCabe coming in from the far side. Here's Vivian Miedemar. Finds McCabe. Oh, there's a strong challenge. Is that a penalty? Yeah. Missed the ball, caught McCabe. You could hear the thwack of boot on boot from here. Mistimed by Aoife Mannion. And costly for Manchester United. Got nothing of the ball. They were sluggish there, United. Wasn't the best of passes away to McCabe. I think United will say that in trying to hit the ball, trying to kick through for the ball, McCabe actually caught Mannion. A costly opening 10 minutes to the second half. Penalty kick for Arsenal. And it's a long way back from 2-0 down against the league leaders. Irish international is on her feet. Miedemar rolls the ball to her. Always a big debate. Should a player who's injured when winning a penalty, or when fouled for a penalty, get up and take the spot kick themselves? And that's what she's been asked to do. Played very well, Katie McCabe. Left footer. Short run up. The right-hand side, really only one place the ball can go. But it went there. With confidence and force, and Arsenal lead 2-0. Lovely penalty. Manchester United 0, Arsenal 2. The league leaders in what looks like a comfortable position. And Manchester United have just succumbed to Arsenal's 100th goal from a set piece. First ever WSL team to score a ton of goals from set piece situations. If you consider a penalty a set piece. Should it be just corners and free kicks? Well, they've carried so little threat in the game, you cannot see Manchester United coming back into this. The wide players have been ineffective, haven't been able to get Toon on the ball enough. No supply in for Alessia Russo. Zellum's been ineffective in front of the watching England coach. There's Toon. I think that's going to be a corner ball. Shake of the head suggests otherwise, and disappointment too. At least it was marginally closer than a first half one. Strong performance now by Arsenal developing here. Russo finally played on a Batia. Good supplier from the right-hand side normally. Header away for the Arsenal. Batley again. Cross looks for Galton coming in. Toon was in support, and Arsenal get it away. Here's Miedemar. Too much of Mead there on the breakaway. Here's Mannion. to progress, Manchester United, and get back in the game. I think this player's going to be key down the right-hand side for them on a back here. Rousseau, good turn. It's offside, you know. Flag may yet go up. He zips behind for a goal kick, doesn't matter in the end. She's been very strong for Manchester United, either down the left or the right-hand side. Consistent lineup, of course. They've made just 10 changes to their starting lineups in the WSL this season, the fewest of any side. They've used the joint fewest number of players. Arsenal have used the most. Good switch of play for Arsenal. Nobbs joins in across the face of goal. And it slays it back. Mead, give and go. Nobbs was busy again getting involved. Maritz will settle for that, you think? Oh, went the other way. An hour played. Through looks for Leah Galton. Maritz with the throw. Wasn't a good one into Jordan Nobbs, who gave her a bit of an angry look back. Arsenal have lost ground. Next goal in the game, absolutely key. Doughty comes out to Nobbs. Left Mead in support. Mead him on the edge of the 6-yard area. Took an extra touch, and in the end she was denied any sort of space. Kim Little there with an ice pack. That's why she went off at half-time. Injury in the pelvic area. Jordan Nobbs, what a fine player to bring on. Nikita Paris looking anxious. She wants a run out as well, and a pattern there. Yeah. Tall young England player. That's the goal that opened things up. And the penalty made it 2. Rousseau. Here's Toon. Better for Manchester United. Hansen out wide, gets it back. Closed down on the edge of the penalty area. Good teamwork by Arsenal again. Staniforth. Bends it into the box. Lovely run in there by Zellum, denied. Good stop by Zinsberger, straight at her, mind you. And now Galton. First save the Arsenal goalkeeper's had to make. Manchester United's best move of the game by a mile. Staniforth. Galton with the ball in. And that's just going to be a goal kick. Well, that's a lovely run in by Katie Zellum, looking for a first goal since March. Staniforth with the fine ball, hit it crisply first time, but straight at the goalkeeper. Vision was there, execution of the pass, timing of the run. But no goal would have made a massive difference to the game. Might have turned on that. Here against Chelsea, I thought they showed their opponents far too much respect and were thumped by 6-1. And again here against Arsenal, beyond a bright opening 5 or 6 minutes, they've not got going until now. Nearly half of the goals they've ever conceded in WSL here have come in their last 3 home games. Manager in a hurry. Toon. Good 1-2. Backley's kept it in. Arsenal all of a sudden are defending fairly deep. They've gone a bit flat, Arsenal. Here's Toon. Made by Beattie. And if they go into a mindset that the game is already won, Arsenal, they could get a rude awakening. Crossed into the middle. Looks for Gorton, who'd come in. Beattie got a touch offside anyway. Knobs back to Woubenmoy. Zinsberger has that habit of opening a body up to let the ball roll to a left foot. Can be so dangerous if the team presses high. Moritz, see more of her as an attacking threat in this second half. Now Moritz. The former Wolfsburg defender back to Woubenmoy. Catley has done well, forces the corner ball. Especially in the first half, she pushed Kirsty Hansen deeper and deeper. Good game, Steph Catley. Signed from Rennes in American football. Greatest successes, of course, came at home in Australia. Melbourne-born player. Success at the 2 Melbourne clubs, as I was saying earlier. Midway through the second half, or very nearly. Another corner for Arsenal. McCabe will take it. It's a 6th corner kick of the game. Free header on the edge of the 6-yard area and cleared away in the end. It's a free header for Steph Catley. Second ball back in, Miedemar. Catley claims a corner. I think she hit that cleanly over. Manchester United actually have edged possession in the game in this second half their way. And Arsenal are now into double figures in terms of efforts on goal. Free kick for the challenge on Beth Mead by Blundell. Well, in 22 minutes, Manchester United need to score 2 to get anything out of the game. Arsenal have conceded just 2 in their last 7 games. Only team to net a couple against them this season were Chelsea. And Arsenal won that opening game 3-2 at Boreham Wood. Miedemar, the touch off to Mead, misplaces the pass infield. Manchester United break from that. Hansen. Here's Toon. Staniforth. Zelen well placed, the number 10. Doesn't get the ball in there. There's Staniforth. Cross to the deep, looking for Gorton to pressurise Moritz. Corner given. Came off the Swiss international. She was under pressure, taken short. Cross towards the far stick, and it goes wide in the end. Rousseau. Hung up to the far post area. Tight angle. Problem here for Zinsberger, the Arsenal goalkeeper. Might be a problem with the right thigh. Well, they do have the very capable Lydia Williams on the bench, the experienced Australian international goalkeeper to come on. She played in the Champions League match against Koga in the week. It's such a busy fixture list. I don't want to take any chances. Russo just showed there what a threat she can be at the far post area. Just under 20 minutes to go. If they can get the ball into that sort of area, they could be dangerous. Look at the number of yellow shirts back there. Arsenal heading for a 47th point in their last 17 WSL games. That's phenomenal. Tail end of last season, they found their way and they've continued it under new management. Good season for the Gunners, the league leaders, well placed as well in the Champions League, 3 points behind the Group C leaders, Barcelona. Mead back covering. Salim seemed unaware the ball was going to come on to her. Here's Nobbs now for Arsenal, looking to switch it to Miedema. Staniforth back to Onabakia. Toon. Blundell covering ground well, and it was wobbling a little bit, tricky for the goalkeeper. Substitution imminent for Manchester United. Gary Jones is going to come on, the teenage Welsh striker. Out by Torres-Dottir. Gorton couldn't hold it up. Here's Knox. And now the wrong side to make a challenge. Mead. Pull back Torres-Dottir. Manchester United will say, also a bit fortunate there to be allowed to play on. Moritz. And here's Velti. McCabe. Cutley's gone off down that left-hand side. The strongest left side combinations in the WSL this season. That McKay takes the throw in very quickly. Miedemar, the shot was blocked. Oh, that's another penalty. Or was it just outside Blundell on Mead? If it's just outside, she got lucky. Seemed to tumble inside the penalty area. Got it all wrong, she got squared up against her. Oh, that's on the line. That's a penalty, I would have thought. No VAR in WSL football. A foot's on the striking foot that makes contact with the Arsenal player is on the line. There, look. Beth Mead, as she came into contact with the United player, was in the penalty area. Blundell cautioned for it, but lucky to get away without a penalty. No VAR in WSL, but there are assistant referees. I think the role of the assistant these days has been really put into a weird sort of strange land. Here's a free kick that could decide it all. Miedemar wants the shot. McCabe's on the ball. Miedemar takes it, clips the woodwork.
Substitution for United, replacing number 18, Kirsty Hansen.
Bending, little bit of dip, top of the bar. She was always going to go for it.
Substitution for Arsenal, replacing number 15, Kirsty McCabe.
Jones has come on. Hansen has departed. Been a very productive day for Katie McCabe. Another fine performance. Was challenged for the penalty, got up and took it. Nikita Paris on against her former Manchester rivals. Looking for a 50th WSL goal. Fifth highest scorer in the competition, was its highest at one stage. And Zinsberger clears it away. Manchester United have been slow to pick up on that. She works it onto her left foot. She opens herself up for pressure inside that penalty area of the Arsenal goalkeeper. Nikita Paris also looking for her first WSL goal of this season since returning to England. Her 3 goals thus far have come in cup football. 12 minutes to go. And the young Manchester United substitute have any sort of effect. Confirmation that it was Kirsty Hansen who departed. Made a couple of league appearances from the bench this season. 8 minutes in all. Against Man City the other day in the League Cup, she played in the 10 role on the front strikers, but she's been asked to come on that right-hand side. Direct swap for Hansen. Here's Blundell. Eleven minutes to go, unless something extraordinary happens, it will be a very good Arsenal victory on the back of a fine performance. been a gulf between the two sides, but here's Galton offside. And they lost Kim Little through injury. They could bring on Jordan Nobbs. Hope she goes into coaching, Kim Little. Still much to offer the game as a player. She's only 31, supremely fit. I think she'd be a very good coach. Here's Meadham up. Looking to set Mead away. She's gone left-hand side now, and Paris has come on the right. 10 to go. Arsenal looking for a 16th win in 18 games in all competitions this season. It's a crumpling challenge. It's left Jones down, and the referee is saying it's okay, play on. Manchester United bench unhappy. Both benches unhappy. Ruben Moy. She's still down for Arsenal, though she's sitting up. See this again. Well, she went in strongly. Jones lifted her foot above the ball but to the side. Nonetheless, it caught Jambiti. She was trying to win the ball, Jones. She was really the recipient of a heavy challenge. Both of them were going for it. Experienced 30-year-old, 114 games in the WSL. Couple of spells at Arsenal, and 3 titles and a couple of FA Cups, couple of Continental Cups in her first spell between 2009 and the move to Montpellier. Then she went to Manchester City, of course, won the cup there. A little bit of advice for Vivian Meadham up. I think Beattie will be okay to come back on. Doesn't tend to make changes for change's sake. Only made a limited number throughout the campaign. Now wrapped up against the chill on the wind, but it's a lovely, lovely afternoon in the northwest here in Leigh. But the result, not fine for Manchester United. We're home with the Leigh Centurions, the Manchester United under-19 and under-23 men's team. Women trailing. Backly away, Arsenal well worthy their 2-0 lead. So I want to make another change. Looks like Kathleen Ford is going to come on for them. For Paris. I just wonder whether the coach was asking Viv Miedemar a few moments ago whether she was okay to continue. Beattie not running full pelt there either. I have a little bit to think about here, the Arsenal coaching staff. Seller. Easily claimed by Ruben Moy. The sun was was in the eyes of Zinsberger, the Arsenal goalkeeper, in the first half, and Manchester United never tested it. Never got going as an attacking force. Thwarted Arsenal, defending narrowly. Those were the better side. They made it pay in the second half. That's good work by Jones. Here's Rousseau. She's got to be offside. Some naivety there.
Substitution for Arsenal, replacing the number 21,
Mina is departing. Got a customary goal. And she will be replaced by Caitlin Ford. 4 goals this season for the Australian international. And a major part in their run to the medal playoff in the summer in the Olympics. Seems to have been around forever and a day, Caitlin Ford. She's still only 27. She turned 27 on Armistice Day. Long ball forward to the substitute, bounced unkindly for her. Blundell got it away. She was winning trophies in Australia when she was very young, Caitlin Ford. Goal kick, 4 minutes to go.
substitution for United, replacing the 10, Katie Zellum.
Katie Zellum departs, should be so disappointed today, hasn't got going. Caught up into that England squad. Serena Wiegman, the coach, watching on. She's not got going. Hilda Boarisa has come on. Played in the League Cup win against Manchester City in the week, and played actually against Spurs in their last WSL game. Against Everton, I should say. Clearance away. It was dug out rather for Arsenal. Ruben. Ottawuba-May. Nobbs, chance here for them to get the cross in. They've made the run forward again from left back. Nobbs battling for it. Free kick. Manchester United's players look tired. Arsenal could get a third here. Bit of clumsiness. The substitutes conceded a free kick. Arsenal look to get another. They've scored 56 goals already this season, conceding just 10. They're not getting 57 with that sort of delivery. Appealing here, Arsenal. Especially Nikita Paris. But a major role today. Katie McCabe. He's back on the foot. He's done it fourth. Manchester United give us a fizzing last couple of moments in stoppage time. Staniforth. They need some sort of quality at the end of that. They couldn't force it through for Arisa. The Norwegian international made a run in there. The number 8 wasn't seen. He gets it away for a throw. Staniforth is across there. Can they get a decent ball in? Toon, little spin. The cross came too quickly to Jones. The youngster couldn't control it. Picked out there by the cross. The 18-year-old couldn't bring it under control. Looking for a first Manchester United goal, the former Cardiff player, Newtown High School player. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Well, they've scarcely threatened in 90. They had started brightly in the opening 3 or 4 minutes, causing problems with Galton especially, but once Kim Little really stamped her authority on the game in that first half, and the Arsenal midfield players took a grip, and Manham took up decent positions, they got on top. Uber Moy, barely troubled. Manchester United quick to close on Zinsberg, who does not look happy with the ball into feet. Bandel. Paris. Pressurised Aoife Mannion. By Mary Earps. The touch, I don't think she deliberately tried to get it out wide, though Torres Dottier was down.
2,186. Thank you for your support.
Not a lot in that, really. Challenge in the air by Karen Ford. Might be a little bit groggy though. Good day for the travelling Arsenal fans of all ages. Good to see the next generation of WSL players here. But for the Manchester United fans, it's been a baffling 24 hours. Home side here today in the women's game, beaten by the league leaders. But at lower Premier League opposition, Watford yesterday, the men's team were humbled, thrashed out of sight, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been sacked this morning. Too sure what this hold-up is for. Maybe all the medical staff weren't off the field of play. And technically she has to add more time on for that. I'm not too sure she probably will. The game has been won and lost. Torres Dottier back on the field of play. Trots back. Arisa. Given I think that Arsenal should have had another penalty, and they've hit the woodwork twice, it could have been more emphatic than the 2-0 goals we've got so far. Here's Toon. Paris gave it away cheaply. Blundell, wholehearted defender, won't stop trying. Easy for Beattie. Russo couldn't get it back to the right foot. Tomb in one of those days for her. Arsenal would open up a bit of a gap on Chelsea again. Chelsea, of course, playing in the later kick-off against Birmingham City. Ruben Moy. It's an Arsenal throw. Well, we've had the 5 minutes of stoppage time. We're now playing time added on to time added on. And a pattern comes on for Arsenal. And right back replaces Noel Marix. The player who's out on to earn an education and a football education as well in the US with the South Carolina University. Good win this for Arsenal. This was one of the tricky ones for them to negotiate, to try and maintain that lead over Chelsea. Misplaced by Manchester United, who have been largely disappointed. It looks as if we're building up to a series of decisive confrontations between Arsenal and Chelsea. They meet in the Women's Cup final at Wembley on the 5th of December. And it's difficult to see anyone really challenging the two of them for the league title. Good win for Arsenal here. Katie McCabe made sure from the penalty after Vivian Miedemar had put Arsenal ahead 3 minutes into the second half. They were denied a breakthrough in the first by determined Manchester United defending. United had very little to offer in terms of attacking, and Arsenal hit the woodwork twice and should have had another penalty as well. McCabe was excellent for them. Very good win in front of the watching England coach here. She'll have appreciated some of the performances by her players. One or two disappointed though, as she talks to Vivian Miedemar, the hero of the 2017 European Championship win with the Netherlands. She's watched Arsenal here, the England coach, beating Manchester United to stay top of the WSL by 2 goals to 0.